I'm good.
I'm good.
You're just ordering for yourself.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome. He's gonna order a pizza, and then in the middle of filming,
that's perfect.
He's gonna have to go, and everybody's gonna know why he's fucking Lenny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
We just got that on film.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Fucking Lenny.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fucking Lenny.
Deliver.
Jesus Christ. Hey, how's it going? I'm Djarin.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Rich.
And this is fucking Lenny.
Yeah.
He's sitting in because he basically called us and said, "Are you guys filming?" And we said, "Yeah, sure, come on down." And so we brought him in, and so we've talked about him a couple of times. Here he is. He's in the middle of the.
Always prepared. I'm always prepared.
He's never prepared.
I always bring my tokens.
He doesn't bring his tokens. I've had to go buy stuff, so we had cards in the middle of a tournament.
I was there for that.
You were.
I was always there. I'm always prepared.
Yeah. Anyway,
He comes late to tournaments.
Comes late
Yep.
to tournaments.
I don't know.
I'll take the bye first round, guys. I'll be there.
Because I'm going to be late.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. And just so you know, he just ordered a pizza, so we'll be in the middle of filming, and he'll have to leave.
Yep.
And then come back. And I'm going to have to tell him where to go to get the pizza.
It's like 3 miles away.
Yeah.
I can't get lost.
Okay, so it's the mini extravaganza.
It happened.
It happened, and we've had some stuff.
Some stuff dropped.
And so we're going to come, and we're here, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. We're kind of excited about some stuff.
Yeah.
Hopeful.
Not really excited for anything Republic related, but you know,
Or
maybe
CIS.
tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. So we're going to talk about all that kind of stuff. So hold on to your ass, folks, because here we go. So, Din
is the cards got spoiled.
Yes, they did.
So we have.
We know he's here. We
actual
know what it
things.
is.
So we know he's 105 points. He is a mercenary for the Republic or Imperial faction. So more bounty hunters for the Imperials, but now there's a bounty hunter for the Rebels. He has Arsenal 2, so he can attack with 2 weapons. Has Bounty, is impervious because he's a Mandalorian. Has Tactical 1 because why not? And has Independent Aim and Dodge, 1 on each of those. So if you don't give him the order token, he starts with an aim and a dodge.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. He's got 5 health, but he's 3 courage, so he's a lot like Boba. Surge crit, surge defense with the red dice. He is innately only speed 2, and he does not have jump. You have to buy that because they released just today the card of his jump pack.
Really good pet.
So
Yeah. 15 points for the jump pack.
Yep.
But it gives him +1 move.
Yep, he's
and
speed
jump 2. Yeah.
speed 3 and jump 2 then. So
Right. So that kind
cool.
of.
He innately comes with 2 different weapons. He's got his melee of a vibro knife, which is 2 black, lethal 1. And we also have then Din's modified pistol, which is range 1 to 2, 2 red, 1 black, lethal 1, long shot 1, and versatile. So even if he's engaged, you can still shoot out at another unit. You cannot shoot it at the model you're engaged with, though.
Right. So yeah, he's going to be somebody you want to get in up close and personal with and jump in the middle of it. Probably not. You don't want to dive with him right away.
No, probably not.
Health.
He also then has an armament. Oh, okay, so the slots that he can take. He can have
Anything.
Yeah. This is a lot like the Super Commandos for the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
He has 2 trainings, 1 comm, 2 gear, and an armament. We did find out that 2 of his gear upgrades is his jetpack, again 15 points, which we talked about. But then he also gets a flame projector. The card, I guess, that they released online does not show, but it is an expendable, so it's a 1-use only. But the card that they flipped over didn't have this, which I thought was amazing at first. But it's a flamethrower, so it's range melee to 1. It's 1 red, but it does have spray, so you throw in 1 red per model in the unit that you're attacking. Has blast, so you ignore cover, and it's suppressive. So it's really good for taking out B1 units that you think are just going to dogpile him and be like, I'll take him a while to get through.
1 fell swoop.
It is 8 points, so it's not necessarily cheap, but it's not overly expensive.
Yeah.
Then we have his Ambin rifle, which this I think is going to have some interesting play with. It's a range melee 3 black. So he's going to throw 5 black in melee, because he can use 2 weapons if you're not shooting out with the pistol. And this has a double action symbol next to it, and so...
Probably going to take 2 actions to do that.
Probably this is your entire activation is to do this.
For this, yeah.
If you're not engaged, perform a speed 1 move. Then choose an enemy unit in line of sight. No range requirement there. Roll 1 red attack die. If you roll a hit or a crit, the chosen unit suffers 1 wound and gains 1 suppression token. So that's going to be great for
Right.
stopping Protector, Guardian, dodges, deflects,
Runaways.
anything. And be like, oh look, that unit's way across the table. I can see him. Probably going to get a wound. Again, you are only rolling 1 red die, so it's not guaranteed, but the odds are in your favor. And that's 10 points. So, to me, that's probably stapled to him. They did, though, I forgot we didn't go over Din's 3-pip that was spoiled completely.
I think they spoiled some more too.
They did.
Right?
They talked about them, but there's been no photos of them, so I don't know if what was talked about is cool. But what was talked about was cool.
It's
So
very cool.
the one that was spoiled is his 3-pip called Whistling Birds. Gives just an order to Din. During his activation, Din Djarin gains action. Choose up to 3 enemy units at range 1 and in line of sight. For each chosen unit, roll 1 white attack die for each mini in that unit. That unit suffers 1 wound for each hit, surge, or crit. So it's kind of cool because it's a free attack. It's not free. It's a attack action without an attack action. So if you're already close to all the bad guys, like you're in a land speeder that's open topped, so you can shoot out of it, and it went flying across the board, you could take action, do this, hit everybody. Now they don't get a suppression because it's not a ranged attack, but you're going to roll a white die for everybody in it, and if it's droids, you're going to roll 8 dice, and your surge hit crit, they just take a wound, which is awesome.
You get someone off the board before they even do anything.
Right. Again, and there's no. They just suffer a wound, so there's no guardian, there's no dodging, there's no armor saves, there's no anything. It's you're just taking wounds, and then you can attack with your regular attack, and your arsenal too, so you can shoot with 2 weapons if you'd like. The other ones that were spoiled or were talked about were, let me find them here. The 1-pip for Din, he gains a dodge token in Relentless. It doesn't say if it's permanent or not, so that would be awesome if it's permanent, because...
It better not be.
Yeah, it better be. And then Din's 2-pip is called, supposedly, I like those odds. He gains an aim token and can make an additional attack. So that means it's Son of Skywalker on a 2-pip for Mando.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
It's kind of cool.
It's odd. We haven't seen anything about his Beskar spear, but on the back of the promo box that they released, it talked about his spear.
I thought they had said something about that too, but they didn't show anything.
Yeah.
So nothing yet. So we'll see. All in all, I like it. But then he also has this also kind of cool companion counterpart called Grogu.
Never heard of him. Never heard.
Grogu is 17 points. I believe they said it can only be taken if you take him as a rebel. So if Imperials can't take him, he gets hunted, which means if Grogu is defeated, he can never be restored. So even if you have a medic nearby, you can't bring him back.
Yeah.
There is a victory token, more or less, that gets placed onto the field where Grogu was at, and all trooper units claim the asset. At the end of the game, if your opponent has the asset, they gain a victory point. You yourself do not gain the victory point. So you are possibly giving a victory point to your opponent.
This is a double-edged sword, I think, because he can heal. By you're going to take a suppression, which
we'll get into that. So his latent powers. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the activation, you may gain 1 suppression token to roll 1 red defense die. On a surge result, choose an enemy unit at range 1 of this mini, and that unit gains 2 suppression and 2 immobilized tokens. So a 1 in 6 chance, that's not bad. Mm-hmm. On a blank result, remove a wound or poison token from a small non-droid trooper unit at range 1 of this mini. And it is of Grogu. So it's not from Din going out, you don't get to bubble it out, it's only from Grogu. And then he also has the small keyword, which means you cannot target him with a ranged attack like Iden's ID-10 droid.
Yeah, and so that's one of those things where
maybe
I mean 17 points. It's 17 points, but man, that's
rebels are cheap, so you may have points to spend on.
You might, but you're giving your opponent possibility.
But you could be putting wounds back on Mando, or if you bring Luke, because you could be could bring Luke Mando. I mean, that's a thing you could run. You could run Luke, or you could run Mando Sabine. I may have made a list of that already.
I've already been sent to me.
No, not me.
Yesterday.
How many minutes since the release did you get that?
I didn't even know there was a release yet.
And you got a list.
And I got a list
Okay.
with it on there.
Yeah.
And now, to be fair, I was at work when they did all this stuff, and then
I was at work when they did all this stuff. I checked it on.
I was at work
I
too.
had a gig, and so before and then I get I've already got a list, and then I started checking, and on our local group Facebook page, somebody
Posted that. He's like, "Are these legit?" I'm like, "It won't load. I don't know." And I'm like, "Yeah, those are legit." So yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah. So
So again, Din can be taken in Empire or Rebels. He counts as your mercenary, and you can take one if you take the Allies of Convenience. You can then take a second. So you could take Boba Din in either the Rebels or the Imperials, because that was the other thing they also
speaking
released
of Boba,
was the old and wise Boba Fett. So this Boba Fett is a mercenary Rebel faction only, because the other one is grayed out.
Same points as the other.
Same points as the current Boba.
Yep.
They have said that the command cards from both can be used between either, as can his Boba specific upgrades that I guess Old Man Boba is going to be getting. We don't know what those are as of recording right now.
maybe tomorrow.
Boba Fett is only speed 2, so he's not the speed 3 jump 2 that he was. He's old, and his jetpack is not as good because he's only jump 1. Still 5 health, still 3 courage, red defense dice, surge crit, surge defense, still all that fun stuff. Still has his Arsenal 2, impervious, sentinel. Well, that seems kind of odd. Sharpshooter 1 and tactical 1. Well, okay, sharpshooter 1's fine. Tactical 1 seems cool. But why would he have sentinel? Oh, he's got independent standby. So if you don't get Boba Fett in order, he just starts with the standby token.
Still get stuff.
I mean, instead of a dodge or an aim or a dodge in an aim, I'll just get a free move or a free attack. I'll hello there every turn.
Yep.
I mean, he has innately his Fett Gaffy stick, which is kind of cool.
Hits hard.
It's 3 red, 1 black for melee. No special abilities there. And then we have his carbine, which is range 1 to 3, 3 black, pierce 1. So it's the same carbine that he has on his current card. He doesn't have his cool wrist rocket on this. I'm assuming that might be an upgrade because he has 2 training and 2 gear slots.
Yeah.
The new Boba Fett command cards have been spoiled.
Really good.
Yeah, his 3-pip is called Rule with Respect, and it has Fennec and Mando on the card art, so
Not
Fennec
happening.
confirmed.
Not happening.
Anyway, so it's Boba Fett in 2
Will
units.
be in. We just don't know when.
No.
Yeah. Dude, Battle Force.
No.
Boba's house.
No.
Give me Black Chrysanthemum and Fennec, and then give me the free people, and
Nope.
it'll be great.
No.
So,
Combat.
while Boba Fett has a face-up
No.
order token,
Yeah. See?
I like it.
Cop band?
yeah,
I like
when
it.
a friendly unit at range 1 and in line of sight of him makes a ranged attack roll, add 1 black die to that unit's attack pool.
Pretty awesome.
So pretty cool. You just got to keep Boba Fett in range 1 in line of sight of your other
Pretty easy.
units, and they
Pretty
gain
easy.
an extra black die for free. So not bad. It's assault with extra kudos. Then we have making his way in the galaxies is 2-pip, Boba Fett only. Boba Fett may not perform attack actions during his activation. At the end of his activation, Boba Fett may perform an attack with only the following weapon against each enemy unit at range 1 and in line of sight. The weapon is a melee to range 1, 2 red, 1 black, blast, impact 1, versatile weapon. So it's a mini Grievous bomb,
Yeah.
more or less. Not suppressive, but that's all right.
Is that another way to clear people before?
Yeah. I mean, you just double move Boba Fett, and that's really good if it's old Boba because he's speed 3, and you just double jump into a unit and
Yep.
yeah. Then we have a simple man, which is 1-pip. If Boba Fett is not issued and ordered with this card, Boba Fett gains Marksman this round. Okay, so that's this round.
They're good.
He gains 1 aim token, so he can make use of Marksman. Really good. And increases the range of his ranged weapons by 1 to a maximum of 5. Which means if he has some sort of a flamethrower as a gear upgrade, you might be able to flamethrower, but he won't have that because they're not going to let you do that to range 2.
Yep.
But, I mean, he might have a range 4 gun that can go to range 5.
Yep.
Seeing he's right now only has a range 3 gun. I guess you could marksman it and then also increase the. I don't know. If Boba Fett is issued an order with this card, at the start of the activation phase, a unit at range 1 of Boba Fett may perform a speed 1 move. So that's kind of cool if you need to get somebody out of dodge and get them out. Just give them a free move to get back with the box, get back with the hostage, get to Evaporator, whatever. So, all interesting cards.
I think the 1 pip really makes them strong.
Yeah.
So.
But wait, there's more.
Oh.
There's
Of course.
We have the IG droids. So we know IG-11's card was spoiled, as was IG-88. We'll get to that one. So IG-11 can be taken in
Another
Rebels
Empire.
or Empire. So now Rebels can run double bounty
Yep.
if they really want to, which is kind of cool. He's 5 health, 2 courage, red saves, surge hit. He's 105 points. Is a mercenary, training slot, comm slot, gear slot, and a program upgrade, whatever the droid thing is.
They've only shown, I think, one of them.
I don't do droids, so but he could probably use any of them because I don't think all yours are. The Separatist ones currently aren't Separatist only.
No, the generic.
He has armor 1, not bad. Gunslinger, pretty cool. Impervious, programmed, so he has to take a programming, and sharpshooter 1. Not bad. He is a droid trooper. He is 4 red in melee. Has a 1-3. 1 black, 2 white, Pierce 1 blaster, and then has a 1-4, 2 black, 1 white, no keyword blaster. So this is a gunslinger that can gunslinger out to range 4.
With arsenal.
No, he doesn't have arsenal. It's just gunslinger.
Yeah.
So after he performs his 1 attack, he gets to
I know
perform another one.
Not 88's the other one.
Yeah. There is a nanny programming for 0 points you can put on him. It's IG-11 only, Rebel only for IG-11 in this one. When building an army, Grogu gains counterpart IG-11 as opposed to counterpart Din. And then IG-11 gains AI dodge move. So then now that's his programming, and now he's AI dodge move if you don't give him a order. So interesting. I like the fact that he's got a range 4 gunslinging shot. His Pierce 1 shot's a little light because it is only 1 black, 2 white. But it's still surging, so I'm okay with that.
I like the next droid more. But
Oh, the IG-88.
Of
course you do.
All right, well we'll get to him.
I can't use him.
Why not?
It's Empire only.
Oh.
Empire gets all these good buffs recently.
Yeah, maybe you should. learn
Interesting.
Empire. All right, so we have IG-88, 110 points, so 5 points more than IG-11. He's got 1 training, 1 comm, 1 gear. Armor 1, while defending, cancel up to 1 hit. Arsenal 2, okay, pretty cool. He has the 5 health, 2 courage, red saves, surge crit with his speed 2 move. Has bounty, impervious, and sharpshooter 1. That's really good. And I lied, IG-11 does not have bounty.
No, it does not.
Boba does. That's how you run double bounty with
Yeah.
Rebels is Boba, not IG-11. So he's got a melee attack of a rainbow, red, white, black. Has more or less the same guns as IG-11, except his range 1-3 gun, which is 1 black, 2 white, Pierce 1, is also versatile. So he can shoot that out of combat. And then he's got his range 1-4, 2 black, 1 white. So, that's not bad at all.
I think, stat wise, he's pretty good for the price of points that he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's solid.
Good joint for Empire.
Yeah.
Speaking of Empire.
Speaking of Empire,
Oh,
hold on.
Oh, Lordy, here we
It's
go.
not loaded. Hold on. Yeah, we're
The
gonna
unit that broke.
Okay,
Broke
So-
the internet.
so there's a new unit out for the Empire.
Oh no.
2 of them actually. We don't know what one is because we know it's Moff Gideon.
Yeah, right.
Because Moff Gideon was pictured, the model fully
Yeah.
painted.
Yeah.
Looks really awesome.
Yep. That's a great looking one. Yep.
One of his command cards was actually spoiled, and I'm gonna have to find that because it's not listed yet.
Really good.
It's really good because of this unit that got released, Imperial Dark Troopers.
The Dark Troopers.
So the Dark Troopers. So what are these? Well, these are a heavy choice.
Oh,
Not just a support or special forces.
Yeah, they're heavy.
No, they're heavy. 3 guys base to start in the unit.
Did you say guys?
I'm sorry, 3 droids. Sorry, 3 droids because these are droid troopers. it has the upgrades of 2 heavy weapons,
Don't get woke.
1 extra guy, and a programming slot. Okay, 95 points, 3 guys. They're 2 health each. No courage because they're droids and they can't be suppressed, and they're like Vader to where they'll never panic.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, red saves. Only speed 1 though.
Oh.
They have armor. Just armor.
Just armor, not
Just
armor 1, not armor 2.
Armor.
Just armor.
So it's a heavy support unit with armor. Okay, it's a hit. They're mini tanks.
Yeah.
Okay, they're Terminators. From
They
those
can
of
do
you that are,
objectives?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
they're got thumbs.
Yeah.
They have plotting. Now this is a rule that was in the game that got removed from the game
Right,
because the
back
eWeb had it.
Yeah.
Plotting is, as long as nothing has changed from what it was, since it's not listed in the RRG anymore because they removed it. Plotting was you could only perform 1 move during your activation. So they can only make 1 speed, 1 move. These guys are slow. It's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Wait, you know that Moff Gideon 2-bit card I told you about? Can't use it on turn 1, but the Dark Troopers, if they're issued face-up order tokens with that card, get to more or less deep strike anywhere they want. They get removed from the board when they activate and placed anywhere beyond range 2 of an enemy unit, and then they've activated. Their turn is done. So on turn 2, they're where they want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! But their turn's not done because of their wonderful unstoppable rule.
What is that?
Oh wait, first we
Please
have
tell us.
we have
Please tell us.
unconcerned. We'll start with unconcerned because this unit can't benefit from cover at all. Oh, that's
wow.
fine. And miniatures in this unit cannot be repaired or restored.
Oh, darn.
So there's no fixing them once you damage them. But they're also unstoppable. Gee, it's like the T-100.
Yeah.
This unit is eligible to activate during the activation phase while it has 1 or fewer face-down order tokens.
Wow, how does that happen?
This unit may never have more than 1 face-down order token, or may have more than 1 face-up order token. When creating your order pool, add an additional order token corresponding to this unit's rank to your order pool. Oh, they only get to move once, but they get to implacable every turn, and they get both actions when they go a second time. So when you deep strike them, when you pull that out again, they can just move from wherever they are beyond range 2 of their enemy and do what they want.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Yeah. So their melee is decent at 1 red, 1 white. Again, they don't surge though on defense or offense, so not as great.
They're
Are these rules for real?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Are
yeah.
they
Yeah.
messing with us?
No, that's for
these
real.
these are. They showed the model. The models look gorgeous.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
They have the E11D blaster, which is range 1 to 3, 1 black. Oh, okay, that's decent.
Hey, can you add heavies to these?
You get 2 of them actually.
Oh!
Yeah.
2 heavies.
2 heavies.
More units in armor.
Oh.
I think we're
Okay.
gonna have to have Lenny in our next
Oh,
commercial.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You don't say.
less
We'll go back.
drone.
We will go back because I completely forgot about the IG Droids command cards that were talked about during the stream. So we'll go back to them after we do the Dark Troopers. So the Dark Troopers have a frag launcher
No.
upgrade. No points were given on
Okay,
this.
now how long have we talked about grenade launchers? in the game?
A lot. You should just be able to throw grenades that you equip your unit and have on lava.
Like,
that would
yeah,
be great.
like as a heavy unit should have grenade
Yeah.
launchers.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like,
It's normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's range 2. Okay, all right. So a little short range, but that's all right. 2 red, 1 black. Okay, it's exhaust, but it has cycle, so every other turn you get to shoot with it, and it has blast. So now you're just getting rid of that cover that everybody loves to hide behind and get super cover. Yeah, nope, no cover. Then they also have a Gatling gun.
No.
Yeah, it's range 3, so the same range as their other gun. 4 black, crit 1. Oh look, now you have a crit 1, so your suit should crit 1 time. Yeah.
So you can have 5 units now?
What do you mean? No.
5. You would have 3 to start.
You can add 3 more.
Oh,
2
wait,
heavies
there's
and an
another
extra
one?
dude.
Oh, wow.
Just the regular
Imagine
extra dude.
that.
So,
Now,
so basically, it's a 6-man unit.
it's a 6-man unit,
12 wounds.
12 wounds.
Red
Armor.
saves.
Don't know how much it's going to
Armor.
be.
Yeah.
It's 95 points base, which means probably
It's
the
gonna be
upgrades
expensive.
are going to be
Yeah, it'll be
40,
expensive.
50 points a piece. So, I mean, you're going to pay for it.
That'll be a little bit more than like a tank.
There is, though, this very interesting model that's shown that is wielding a sword
Yeah.
that no one has talked about yet.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
So if
Give
it's
it to
heavy,
them too.
well,
Give
right.
it to- it's just-
I mean, it could be like the Imperial Guard makes them immune, pierce, and melee.
Oh, wow.
or like Magnas with their vibro swords, or not Magnas,
The
BX.
special, yeah.
the Commandos. So Empire's doing real good this coming here.
They got a nice little beef. Yeah.
So the IG command card, there is a 2-pip called Independent Programming that gives a permanent effect to them. If he gets an order, he gains an aim. He also gets independent dodge, I guess, is how it's listed as. IG-88's 1-pip is called Focused on the Kill, permanent. While performing an attack against a bounty target, they cannot use tokens. And if he is over his wound threshold, he does not die till the end of the phase.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so IG-88 1 is going to prevent, Luke from using any of those dodge tokens, or Obi-Wan
and his.
or Anakin, and no
Hello there.
using Exemplar
Hello there.
if you got Padme in there, or Yoda, none, no, So yeah, that's kind of cool. And then a Machine Made for Killing is a 2-pip for both IG-11 or IG-88. They gain Demoralize 3 and a name token. So that's not bad.
So you can run both of these with Empire,
Yeah,
and you can run Dark Troopers with Empire.
yeah.
Oh wow.
But you have to take a commander that has Underworld contacts to run both of them with
Oh.
Empire in the same list.
Oh, okay. Darn.
Yeah, so I'm sure
wow.
I'm sure Moff Gideon has a command slot. No, we don't know anything about Moff Gideon.
No, nothing yet.
Just
not,
take
not
a
yet,
hunch.
not yet. But I'm assuming he's probably gonna have the dark saber, maybe, because I think his model has it. So it's a good time to be an Empire player.
Yep.
But yeah, no, these dark troopers look.
They're beautiful. Yeah, they're beautiful models.
They are exactly like in Mando Season 2.
We have absolutely no idea at this point what it's going to do for metas and all that.
It's going to make dwarf spider droid ions all that much more
Yeah.
important.
Oh, absolutely
In
important.
general, there's gonna be a lot more ions. Yeah.
Except they get to activate twice, and you remove your ion tokens at the end of your activation.
Oh, wow.
So, you just stopped my one activation.
Yeah.
I'll just go again.
Yeah.
And probably blast you with whatever.
Yeah, just kill you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're tough. A lot of cool stuff
Yeah.
for Empire and Rebels and.
And we still have a stream tomorrow talking about Star Wars stuff, Legion.
So they showed. Okay,
Djarin,
they showed.
Djarin and I have an opinion.
They showed. Okay, they showed Wookiees. Or not
No,
Wookiees.
they showed Ewoks.
They showed
They
Ewoks,
showed
so
all the Ewoks, but
I'm
we've seen
figuring
no cards.
tomorrow they might show cards for that. They've
I
got
agree.
painted
Yep.
models.
They got painted
Nope.
models. The
nope.
last picture that was shown in the post was Chewie on top of the ATST
Yeah.
coming out of the hatch.
I think-
So give me that pilot card that allows me to take an ATST in the Ewok Force, and I still have my ATST
Yeah.
wrapped up in a box. I will make it.
Yeah, and I think it's Ewoks tomorrow.
Yep.
What I would like to see.
I would love to see
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka
That's
and
my
Ventress.
guess.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Do that double
Yeah.
Ventress has not even been confirmed,
Right.
but Separatists got nothing so far out of this.
Yeah.
Garv's gotten nothing. I'm sorry.
They got-
Republic have got nothing out of this.
Yeah.
Okay? The Separatists got an awesome, I can take 8B1 battle force now, so I can take a bazillion wounds that you're
Rogers.
not going to shoot through.
Yeah.
And we got the 501st, which has
you
some
want to get your
issues.
pizza?
I'm
Alright.
good.
He's
Yep.
okay. Fucking Lenny's
he's
got to
leaving.
leave for a minute because he's got to go get.
You know where you're going?
pizza.
I'm hungry. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you get a call from me.
Google
later.
Maps. So, yeah.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
he just
can.
fell up the stairs.
Yeah. Literally. So,
Who parked behind him? Because he's gonna have to have somebody.
oh,
No, I did.
Okay.
I
Didn't
parked behind you.
you parked behind me.
All right.
So yeah, I am hoping they do. Just give us the model. I don't need cards. Just show me what the model of Ahsoka looks like. Don't just give me a Ahsoka confirmed before the stream shuts off.
They've already done that.
Right, they've done that. I just give me something. Give me.
We're gonna get Ewoks. That's what they're gonna
It
show
is.
us. They're gonna show us cars. They're gonna show us
They're
all
gonna
that
show us
stuff.
Ewoks. Maybe they show us the next battle force after Ewoks that they're gonna
Possibly.
do.
Possibly.
Maybe Gungans.
It could be.
Maybe
yeah,
I don't know. But see, they could do Ewoks. Then they could do Ahsoka and show off the next battle force, which is Night Sisters, which also has Ventress in it. So they could do a double reveal like that.
Yeah.
AMG, I know you've got like 12 hours, so watch this because it's going to be up after. So
I don't know about that.
you're not getting it up by tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
No,
you're not gonna-
and tomorrow.
And you're fine. Yeah. And by tomorrow, some of this stuff it'll already be out there, and these guys will go, "Oh, these guys don't know what you're talking about."
Right,
Okay.
right. Well, that was just like our last video. We did it like day after it all dropped, and I don't know. Rich might put up a semi close up, or at least a shot of that, not a close up. 3 foot good.
Yeah.
Is a rebel trooper with an ion gun. I've had that unit now since I have gotten into the game because I bought the core set, and I hate painting flesh. Absolutely hate painting flesh. So these guys all stayed gray until I went to Adepticon, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go to Adepticon next year. They have team events. I love team events. I need to get my rebels painted. And then at that Adepticon, they announced clones, and I'm like, never mind, I'm painting clones. So I have yet to paint any of my rebels, except now I have one painted. I'm gonna get my rebels painted because I want to run Din. I want to run Boba. I want to run a Mando force that I've made that is Din, Sabine, and Mandos. Mandalorians, the Clan Ren in regular Resistance, and I want to run all the Mandos. I mean, that's why I got in. That's why I bought all the Shadow Collective stuff because I want to run Mandalorians.
Yeah, I've got a Din
model already yeah.
painted and ready to go. So
you do.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the table here soon.
So I'm definitely gonna start painting. I like my color scheme, how it worked. It was quick for me, and it's 3 foot good. Is it great? No, but it's 3 foot good. It's gonna be good enough for the table. So I might have to find a painter out there to paint my old man Boba and my Din Djarin because I can't paint well, and those guys are gonna be centerpieces. So.
Hey, I had somebody else paint my Sabine.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I had somebody paint my Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Corey did my Boba Fett.
He did
So
my Sabine. It's beautiful.
I think Corey's busy, so I don't think he's doing much. So
Exactly.
our tournament's still full. Nobody's
nobody's
dropped out of the tournament
dropped
yet from October. So
so looking forward to whatever they announce tomorrow. We'll see if our heads explode or anything. We'll come online and
right. We might be doing another video, being like, "Oh my God, they did this," or they did it. We're getting Ahsoka and Thrawn and everything else. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we're back. It's 3 foot good. We did get some releases, and it's awesome. But we're gonna talk about this real quick while this releases. It's awesome. We get Ahsoka and we get Ventress. There was a couple of things that kind of shook us up a bit. Well, especially Tyler. We had to kind of talk him off the ledge for a bit. Yeah, but I think he's back, and I think he's. So we're doing this kind of on Discord. So he's probably got it. I don't know what we just got. Hopefully he's showing something other than our faces. And say hi, Rich.
Hi, Rich.
Tyler's here. I'm here. Yeah, Rich can be an asshole too. All right, so here we are, and so Tyler's been able to watch the whole thing now. And so what do you got, Tyler? You took some notes. So what do you got? Okay, good news. I'll start off with the good news first.
All right,
we got Ahsoka and Ventress, which is what we wanted. We just recorded yesterday that's what we wanted.
And Ventress
looks amazing.
Right?
She looks amazing. And if you see pictures of them and they look a little off, that is because they are resin. They're not the full plastic models.
Yes.
So that's not the final thing. So that's why like Ahsoka's lightsabers look weird and all that stuff. And Ahsoka looks fantastic. Also, Ventress is pretty much kind of what we thought was going to happen. But then there's it's not all rosy. Not all rosy, especially for Gar players and such. Go ahead, Tyler, you can take it from here.
So they
introduced Ahsoka. They did. The pose is fine. Some people were complaining about the pose that it was too static. It's a
pose that
is of fulcrum.
So we are getting
Rebel operative Ahsoka first. There is, and I did say this many times. There is a Gar Ahsoka, and actually they said plural. Gar Ahsokas are coming.
Just
Rebellion is getting theirs first.
So
there are plenty of more Ahsokas on the way.
So you have
to take that as it is.
But they're
doing
Fulcrum
Ahsoka first.
So
that was a bit of a shock. Chat kind of blew what it looked like. I didn't get to see all of it live, so I didn't get to see all the chat.
But yeah,
both
Ahsoka and
Ventress are supposed to be Q2 of 2023, and
so they
showed Ahsoka first, since Ahsoka had already been spoiled at the last Ministravaganza.
They showed off
They showed off the model.
They were talking
They're talking about how this is the Rebel operative fulcrum, and then they said you can't have Ahsoka without Asajj Ventress.
except
Asajj Ventress never interacted with Fulcrum Ahsoka.
She
She interacted with Gar, Galactic Republic Jedi Ahsoka. So
yeah, there's that.
That's okay. I mean, full disclaimer, for those of you who are watching, we love Star Wars Legion and we love the game. However, we both are somewhat disappointed.
That's
not multi-faction to start with. That it's not multi-faction, or that it's not Gar to start with. And we can kind of understand what's going on. I think there's a little bit of BS going on, but from a simple point of view, me being probably the simplest one in the room sometimes, she was developed for Clone Wars, and so we were kind of hoping we would get her for us. However, if you want to talk money, she is getting a show, and she is going to be running with Sabine, and they do like their toys. So not to be, but that's just kind of how I see it. Y'all might not believe me, or you might not agree with it, but that's kind of how I see it and why it was done the way it is. I still gonna buy it. I'm still gonna put it in my dang army, and run Rebels, and I'll run her when I get a chance with Gar. But that's kind of why I think something like that would be done.
So they
did
kind of
touch on that, and
thinking at it,
how the factions are done.
The Rebels
did need another Jedi. They only have Luke, so they can only have one lightsaber wielder on the field. Period. Force user on the field, not just lightsaber, but a Force user. So they did need a second one. So I kind of get that Ahsoka Fulcrum needs to come into the fold. But if you need another Rebel Force user, you could pick Kanan. You could pick Ezra. You could pick Cal Kestis. There were other options you could pick, but again, old Ben. Yep. They have the Ahsoka shows coming. This is going to get released roughly around the same time as that, if their schedule holds. So I understand from a business point of view why they did it that way. And those of you that don't jump off the roof or anything like that, or sell all your car stuff, or don't do anything stupid, we're gonna get it. She will get it. Just you have to be a little bit more patient. And there is another commander. We don't know what that is. There's a hinted. They said several things, and one of them I will flip table if it happens. But we'll get to that. The reasoning that they gave, and so they were obviously prepared. They knew that our players were going to be asking, because before I believe even any comments got posted on the video. Dallas Kemp, who was the person doing the stream, talked about how when they started doing Ahsoka, the Republic had just got the large influx of units from the Wookiee/Kashyyyk wave and other stuff that's still on the horizon for the Republic. So they felt that Rebels needed something else. So obviously we don't know what else is coming for us, but there are more things coming, because they just said that, okay, because of this, and then some other things that were coming. So again, that's why they went with Rebels first. The next edition for Rebels, they figured that the next edition for Rebels had to be a cool edition, so they went with the version of Ahsoka, and that's why the Rebels get Ahsoka first. Okay, that's fine. It's their company. They do what they like. They also said, let's see, that the Republic will get a brand new commander alongside the wave that Ahsoka and Ventress are in. And quote, that pack is really cool.
He also said
literally anything is possible. There's all the different clone commanders, all the Jedi,
and then the
and then the thing that happens, I will flip the table if it happens,
maybe
a new Padme.
If I get freaking
Commander Padme
before I
get
Ahsoka, I'm gonna flip it.
I don't know. It might be just an end table
with nothing
on it. But
he said
the clone. They did somebody mention clone commandos to him.
And it
And it is.
he said that
He said that the clone commandos are pretty cool. They are Dallas's favorite version of clone armor, and he himself enjoyed the game, the clone commando game. Made no reference to them coming to the game at all, which is to be expected if they're not doing that. They did talk about how the reveal before they said or after they said it was going to be Ventress. Was talking about how people were thinking it might be AT-AT. He's like that would be magnificent, but they're just not quite there yet. He's like sometimes it would take up most of the board. But he said sometimes it's cool just to have things that are cool. So hey, maybe we'll get an AT-AT at some point. They did come out and say Ventress is the Sith assassin Ventress from season 1 and season 2 of Clone Wars in the Clone Wars movie. So she is very much Dooku's apprentice. Each of them, so to say, they both have dual sabers, which he said gives them gross dice. And they have the same mastery. Because I don't know if it's because they're using dual sabers, but I can't remember what the name of the mastery was. And their mastery will require lots of dodges. So Ahsoka's will be more for defense, and then Asajj's will be more for offense. So that's interesting. Each of them is getting 4 command cards each. Somebody said, please let there be I am no Jedi for his actual one pepper for an actual command card. They did say yes. There is I am no Jedi is her one pip. In the scene on the card is when she confronts Vader, and it's I guess a newer art piece. So that's pretty cool. They did say that because they're each getting 4 command cards, each one has a team up card that's going to work with another person that's in their army. So Ventress, I'm assuming, is going to be with Dooku. Will be like kind of like a Chewie card where Chewie works with somebody else. I have no idea what Ahsoka's going to be. I don't know if it's just going to be Sabine, or if they're going to bring in like Hera or Kanan or Ezra. I could see them doing Hera because supposedly Hera is in the Ahsoka show. So again, let's just ride that wave. But that's pretty cool. They're going to each get 4. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. Really looking forward to seeing some of these models and some of the new stuff when they start announcing it. So Mara Jade was brought up, and he said we don't talk about Mara. So that shot down, that coming probably anytime soon.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I guess I didn't catch that part. Yeah. He said it's like that one song. We don't talk about Bruno. He's like we don't talk about Mara. So. No Mara Jade in the future, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So this is just a little addendum to our video.
Yeah.
Figured since it dropped, we'd come out, and so don't worry, don't sell off your stuff. Ahsoka's coming. Ventress is coming. Ahsoka's coming. We're gonna get a new commander. We're not sure what that's gonna be yet. More units on the way. So
and then
there should be a points update, right? When is that supposed to be? They normally do it in like October, November time frame. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know if we're going to keep to that schedule or not. Right? It should just be before our tournament. Hopefully or just after. Maybe after. Just after.
Yeah. Okay.
It wouldn't be bad if they change instead of rat adding things and changing the RRG. That might be more problematic. Yeah.
But hey, we
figured we just throw this in there because it was all out there and everyone was going crazy. It's a lot easier just to hop on Discord and talk than meet up in person. So yeah, no kidding. And not to mention, if hopefully he's not putting a picture of me up there, so you might not have to look at me. No. He said he's going to find Ahsoka and Ventress. Rock on. Way to go, Rich.
Way to go,
Way to go, Brad. Go back, Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So,
hey, stop listening to us. Carry on. Stay away. Don't jump off. If you're power players, stay away from the sharp objects and stuff for a couple of days. I saw a cool meme that showed the
had
had Loki in
Endgame,
Endgame,
and he's
or Infinity War, where he says, "Don't worry, brother, the light will shine on us again,
or
or the sun will shine on us again," or something like right before he's killed by Thanos. Spoilers.
So
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Things will be fine.
It'll be
It'll be fine
because we
because we didn't get anything.
Right.
Right. Don't worry. We'll got
two new
bounty hunters, or got a bounty hunter, another operative, and now they're getting Ahsoka,
and they got
and they got an amazing battle force. Yeah. So there's going to be some rebel players, including myself. I can't wait to get. I can't wait to get in on the battlefield. I just can't. It's going to happen. So
All right.
Stop. Listen to us. Yeah, and go roll some dice. Yeah, roll some dice.